Hello, welcome. Today I have a pen review for you. This one is by Cross, and I got this on Amazon. This is just some tape that they had sealing the box, so I just peeled that off. And let's see, it doesn't have the name of the pen written on the outside, so we'll just have to open it. So this is how it comes. There's this cardboard sleeve that goes around this box, so that's how it'll come. And then inside the box, it's arranged like this with the ribbon. So you pull that out, and this, you can lift this up, and underneath it they have the instructions in here. So I thought, now it's supposed to come with a cartridge, or not a cartridge. Yes, a cartridge, I apologize, cartridge. Okay, so it comes with a cartridge, but when you open up the box, it's not underneath here like you would expect it to be. It's actually inside the pen already. And I just wanted to show you that because I noticed a lot of reviews mentioned there was no cartridge, but it's hidden. So we'll go ahead and take this off and I'll show you. Now this is a converter. This is something I put on when I had just bought this, and I'll show you. I haven't used this pen yet. I just put the cartridge in there. So, or the converter. I put the converter in here. This is what the cartridge looks like. It's really small. And when I got this, it was inside the body of the pen like this, but it was pushed way in there. And so it didn't come out when you see how it's not coming out? It was stuck in there, and I thought there was no cartridge, but it's actually down in there. So just tap it, it'll release. And then you can either use this, or we could fill one of these converters with ink instead. So we're going to do that. Let me just set this aside. So I have one of these. This is to fill your ink cartridges with, or your ink converters. And I want to use this ink. This is Autumn Oak by Diamine. I'm sure it'll be fine in this pen, so we're going to find out. I'm going to put it in here. Alright, so let's just take a look at this converter. I've never used one of these converters before. This style I have not used. So I'm going to go ahead and put the plunger all the way back. And if you're curious, the plunger that fits in this pen, the style is this one. It's the 8751. And I got this on Amazon also. Alright, so the way that you use this is you're just going to push this down, this little spring, and then put this in. This is a blunt needle. You just put it in there and it'll fill with ink. And see how it's getting some ink in there? Alright, I think I'm back now. Had a moment of technical difficulties there. So this side of the converter is open, so I'm just going to put this in here and push all the ink into it. And it should start to fill the converter. We're just going to do that a couple of times. There we go. Now it's nice and full. And the reason for using one of these is to keep your ink clean so that you're not cross-contaminating it, and that'll keep your ink from getting dust particles in it and going moldy or introducing anything to your ink that you don't want in there. So I'm going to pause this real quick to set this aside. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I just realized I never gave you the model name of this pen. So it's actually on the end of this box here. It's the Cross Bailey Light, and this one is in white, but it came in different colors. Since the pen is white, I went ahead and washed my hands as well to get most of the ink off, just so that I don't end up staining it. And so far it looks fine. All right, so here is the cartridge filled. That's what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. and this just pushes in. And then to get it to start writing, you could just turn this over so that the nib is up, and then just gently twist this so the plunger goes up. And then you should start to see ink come out the top here. There it goes. All right. So once I see that, I could turn this over and the ink should start coming out of the pen here. Hopefully that's visible there. Well, it went back. That's fine. I had just started to see the ink come out, so I know it should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this pen back together. And I'm just going to grab a piece of paper here. Let's see what we've got. Let me check. All right, I just have a piece of HP 32. So let's move that aside. Yep, looks like it's ready to write. So it looks good. It writes really smooth. I don't have any issues with that. I usually post my pens, and that definitely gives it some nice weight. But this is just gliding across the paper. So this pen was very inexpensive. I'll leave a link to it down below. I have an Amazon affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps me out if you use my link. And I can at least point you in the right direction. Like I said, they have different colors, and they have, I think they have different nib sizes available still. And this one is a medium. Let me see here. Let's see if it shows on there. So that's how it looks, and it writes, like I said, very smoothly. It lays down a good amount of ink, and it's behaving really well. I don't have any issues at all. And then without the cap on there, it's a very lightweight pen. So if you prefer something lighter, then just don't post the cap and you'll be okay. But it looks pretty sleek for what I paid for it. Pretty cheap pen as far as the price goes, but it feels like it's good quality, and writing with it is very, very smooth. And I will update you in the comment sections down below if anything changes. But so far, this is an excellent pen, and I do like how it writes, and I do typically prefer a medium nib for most things, usually medium or larger size nibs, because I use a lot of shimmer inks. So if you're looking for something that looks pretty nice and is inexpensive, and you're not afraid to lose it because it didn't cost you a whole lot of money, this is a good pen for that. I could see taking this with me and not being too worried, because when you see some of those pens that are hundreds or thousands of dollars, it scares me thinking that I might take it somewhere with me and lose it or break it or something. So this is a way you could take the fountain pen with you and not have to worry about that. If you do have any questions about this, if I could answer them for you, just leave a comment down below or a question down below. And if there are any other things you'd like to see me review related to fountain pens, leave a suggestion, and if I have it or if I can get it, then we'll do a review. If this was helpful at all, or if you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to see more. It also helps me out quite a bit. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.